and welcome in. Well, positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we are doing an all signs reading with the pendulum. And for those that watch the playback, I will have the timestamps in the description. Okay. Now, how we go through these all signs messages, we kind of have a flow to this. So I go through the air energy, the fire energy, the earth energy, and the water energy. I'll flow through each of those and I will announce when I'm changing signs. And then again, I'll have the timestamp in the description box later during the playback. So please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. So that means they aren't going to resonate every time for every person. Take what resonates and leave the rest. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message for you. For these lives, when you show up, it helps to set the intention for the live. For information on rituals, ritual kits, personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. If you want access to the extended readings, those are all on Patreon, but you can also join the membership here on YouTube. It's like $4 and some change, and you'll have access to all the extended readings for all the signs every single month, and the extra content that I post over there as well. Now, if you find the messages helpful, if it's resonating, please give it a thumbs up. This will help to get the message out there to more people. It will also help to set your intention in the video. And if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's always welcome here, and it does help to set intentions, again, for future messages. So let's dive in. I'm going to do a collective overview generally, and then I will jump into the signs. So we're going to do Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then we will do Sag, Leo, Aries. Then Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Then Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Most important message here for the collective spirit. What do my collective friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. Page of Wands, the Hermit, and the Four of Wands. So there are some new things that are happening, new beginnings, new experiences that may be coming in for you. And for a lot of you that this is resonating for, these opportunities have already been presented. But the Page of Wands with the Hermit energy, it's telling me, it's telling you, take some time and really with what you want for your future. If it is, proceed. And if not, then maybe it's time to make some changes. Okay? So we'll see how this plays out into the message for you. And this could be in regards to business opportunities, maybe work. Maybe this has to do with friendships. So the energy surrounding the Knight of Wands, the Magician, the Ace of Cups. It's challenging. The situation here is the Strength, the Lovers, the Ten of Swords, and the outcome, we have the Devil, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. And as always, this is the advice guidance moving forward, and we will pull that over at the end. The Page of Wands, the Magician with the Ace of Cups. This is telling me you already know what it is that you desire for your bigger picture vision. You've already sat down and thought about what you want your future to look like. There's some questioning if this is what you actually want, but a need to focus in on how to line yourself up with that instead of how to change that bigger picture vision. Okay? How do I line myself up with what I truly desire right now instead of trying to stifle my energy? Okay? So let's clarify. The Knight of Wands, the Magician, and the Ace of Cups. Please and thank you. If this is having to do with a relationship, a friendship, or a relationship that's it's still in alignment, there is a particular person that is your soulmate, twin flame, that you've already walked away from and already accepted that this is your person. But how this is playing out is like there's space in between you and this person, and you're almost, in a sense, even if this is unintentional, finding your way back. Okay? You don't want to get yourself caught too much in confusion. That's why I always say if there's any confusion, if there's any questioning, wait. And that's the same with walking away from a particular situation. What I feel is coming out here for the collective message is there's going to be a decision that's going to need to be made, and you may have to tell some people no. You may have to tell some people this isn't for me, or this isn't the right path. That Seven of Wands energy is talking about standing your ground, standing up for what you believe is right. Okay, so what's challenging this? The Strength, the Lovers, and the Ten of Swords. You already know what it is that you want. If this is having to do with a relationship, you already know who is in alignment with your bigger picture vision. And let's read this as a goal for a minute, right? So if this is having to do with a goal, let's say you have a business that you want to create and you're trying to figure out how to align yourself with that business, but maybe don't have enough capital or don't have enough to make that vision work. What this is talking about is you already know what it is that you want your bigger picture vision to look like. There's no need to change that. All you need to do is storm, come up with different ways that are going to align you. That's all. Maybe it's taking temporary work as a stepping stone until you build up some capital on your own to invest in your own self and your own business, right? Maybe this is starting to pour your time into your online presence right now instead of focusing so much on the materialistic side of things, okay, until your capital is built up to enough. You are going to know how this is resonating for you because this is a general reading. I feel like this is coming out as a goal, like a bigger picture vision, okay? Don't stifle that. There is a need to stay on track, okay? And I feel like there is an energy of I already have the plan. I've already made the plan. I've already sat down and thought about it. So let's pull over the advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If it's resonating, guys, give it a thumbs up. Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So you're overthinking, overanalyzing, which is a natural reaction. How do you get out of your head and into your heart space in order to feel that this isn't the right decision or there's a need to wait? You sit down. If you're a practical person, you're going to want to sit down and go over the plan. Just reread. And that's why I talk about writing it out. On this channel here, we talk about writing everything down and then lining yourself up with that. The reason I do that is because I want you to have it in front of you. And it's also a good reference point. Once you start making these moves, you can look back and see how far you've come practically. Okay? This King of Pentacles is exactly that. It's sitting down and writing things down, having a plan, and then just being very practical about things. It's earth energy. Okay? Definitely feel like you have what it takes to create this vision. All you have to do is sit down and think about what steps you need to take to get there. It's time. Let's pull a soul truth message to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Am I focused on what I'm losing or gaining? You're going through some change. Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today's soul action. Today, make a list of all the things that you will gain from the change you're going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust, because amazing things are coming. Move into Gemini's energy. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. So the Tower energy, it's always something that happens out of nowhere, seemingly. But if we think about it, there are signs that lead up to this, even if they're underlying signifiers, okay? Now, there's no need to fear, no need to worry, no need to stress. There may be some things that are coming to an end, but I want you to focus on the positive things that are coming in, because Gemini, there are blessings that are coming in for you. And so you don't want to be so focused on the things that are coming to an end that you don't see these beautiful new beginnings. Okay, so let's see how this plays out into your reading. Definitely feel like you are on the right path, so don't question or second guess what it is that's happening. Again, guys, sometimes rejection is God's protection. spirit, creator, universe, whatever deity you pray to. I believe they're all the same. I believe that everybody's intention is that main creator. Whatever books try to deceive people as, it doesn't matter. If your intention is to send your energy to creator and to get advice from creator, that's who you're receiving messages from. Okay? Don't let anybody come in and invoke fear, because when we feel this fear energy, it blocks blessings and it blocks us from seeing the positive things that are coming into our life. So the energy surrounding you at this time, Gemini, the Nine of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Death energy. The challenge here is the King of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. The outcome is the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. And I'm going to read this as a relationship, okay? But this could also be other things that are coming to an end. But how this is showing up here in your message, Gemini, is there is a particular person in your life that I feel like you've been waiting to see if this person was going to come back or come back around. And this energy is like, I'm finally letting that go and focusing on the new things that are coming in. Now, this Tower energy could be something that you find out, something that you see that helps you to change that perspective in your mind. This Nine of Wands, guys, is like having your wall up, but open for another chance. Really waiting for that one right time. With the Death energy, though, it's saying that it's time to let that go. It's time to close out that chapter, if you will. So let's clarify. The Nine of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Death energy for Gemini. I also feel like there's a lot of options, and there's a need to, instead of focusing on all these different opportunities, get crystal clear on what is in alignment for you and what opportunity lines up the best with that. Allow anybody or anything to come in and siphon your energy at this time. The challenge here is what's done is done. Ten of Swords energy. Okay? No more looking back on the past, waiting for this person to come back in to see if they've changed. Maybe you feel like this is or was at one point a person who you, and the Ace of Swords with the time to look at this for what it is. Straightforward, open, and honest with yourself. How do you perceive this connection? Do you really see this person coming back around and this working out? So, Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. This is an energy of focusing on what it is that you've already created. Again, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't allow anybody to come in and stifle your energy, to disrupt your projection. Stay the course, okay? Everything is working as it should in your favor. Believe that for your highest good. So let's pull over your advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Again, if you found the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. The Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant. There's one person, and this could be a friend, this could be a business partner with all the pentacles that are is going to play out. In order for you to be open to this person when they come in, you're going to have to say no. You're going to have to understand that any person at the core, there may be some small changes that they can make in their personality or their characteristics, as far as like maybe being less aggressive along those lines. But let's be honest, at the core, a person's beliefs are a person's beliefs. And if your beliefs aren't matching with theirs, there's going to be a lot of confrontation and arguments. If you're trying to live, let's dive into Libra's energy. Most important message here for Libra Spirit. What do my Libran friends need to know? Please and thank you. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups. So Libra, the message that's present for you today is there is a decision that needs to be made. And I feel like this is in regards to family with the Ten of Cups energy. Now, for a lot of you, this may have to do with some things that you're having to leave behind in order to align you with what it is that you truly desire in regards to family. And these decisions may not be easy for you to make. Right now with the Seven of Swords energy, it's like maybe not seeing this clearly or not seeing things for what it is. Something's being hidden. So we'll try to see what that is. The energy surrounding you at this time, Libra, is the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the World energy. So everything is working in your favor. Everything is very stable, secure, solid. But there's this questioning, is this the right path? Am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Everything's leading you to where you need to be. Okay? Even if you took the long way, it's still the way. There's different ways to get to the same path. Okay? What needs to take place, and what I promote here on the channel, what I incorporate in all my readings, is manifestation. And the very first basic step of manifestation is getting crystal clear on what it is you want your life to look like. So, really quickly, Libra, let's do a thought exercise just for shits and giggles. So sit down, close your eyes for me for just a second until we're taking a break from the reading for you, Libra. This is for you to do a thought exercise. Okay. And this thought exercise that we're going to do, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about, if money didn't matter, if you didn't have to pay bills, if you didn't, or let's say all your bills were taken care of and you didn't need to work to make money, what would you do with your time? Would you just play video games all day? Would you sleep? That might get boring after a while. So what would you do? You know, if you had unlimited amounts of money to be able to do whatever it is that you wanted to do, what would you do? And then the next thing, after you write that down, is thinking about the steps to align yourself with that. So let's clarify this Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the World energy. The Ten of Pentacles is that bigger picture vision. This is like long term. What does your life look like in retirement when money doesn't matter? There's something here that you're needing to let go of. For some of you, this, for others of you, this is like moving to a new location, but this is an internal battle. It's like, I want this person in my life, or I have to stay in this location because of X, Y, and Z. The challenge, the Six of Pentacles, the Empress, the Two of Wands, this is weighing heavy on your heart. I feel like you're starting to neglect yourself, Libra, because your energy is getting pulled in many different directions. Okay? So there's a need to bring it back into center and to focus on what's going to be best for you in the present moment, as well as in alignment with your bigger picture vision. Is there a way that you can align this with that? Maybe taking some time and working backwards from that bigger picture vision to where you're at right now. Trusting your intuition, because right now I feel like there's just I'm going along with, or I'm doing what I feel like is best for everyone else, but I'm not really doing what's best for Libra. Okay? Again, the judgment, the world. There are things that you're needing to leave behind, and I don't feel like this is having to do necessarily with relationship. If anything, this is having to do with friendship, beliefs around money, something along those lines. Maybe this is having to do with finding a resolution between you and another person that you've had an ongoing challenge with. 2025 is a 9-year. Coming together and working together and helping each other instead of pushing against. 3 of Pentacles with the World. So let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you find the messages helpful, if it's resonating, again, guys, please give it a thumbs up. I do feel like you are on the right path. You're headed in the right direction. There's just a need to get a little bit clearer on what you want for your future. Once that's clear, everything's going to line up with that. And you already know what it is that you want. You know what you desire in life, what's going to make you feel good. So how can you create a life where you're doing more of that? Then having patience with yourself through that process, because it's a journey. So making sure that you're having positive routines, keeping yourself grounded, not harming your body through this process. Let's pull a soul truth message to sum up the reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. So Libra, your soul truth message coming out is, am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear, that you are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Today's soul action: be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You're in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Beautiful, 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 Libra. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. I hope the message was helpful for you. Next, we're going to move into Aquarius's energy. So I forgot the pendulums. Guess we aren't going to do the pendulum for this reading, guys. My apologies. We'll be okay. Everything will be okay. Let's get into Sagittarius's message for this energy. Ooh, Aquarius. Sorry. Most important message here for Aquarius spirit. What do my Aquarian friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. We'll see if that comes back out in the message, but that's an energy of dealing with a broken heart. Five of Swords, the Knight of Cups with the King of Cups. So this is a tit for tat energy. Somebody is trying to get even, or somebody's like behind your back under the surface. They're pretending like they're your friend to your face, but really it's like they spread rumors, they spread lies, they kind of side eye. It's more of the energy that I feel, and maybe you don't recognize this. But something is about to be revealed that's going to let you know this person doesn't have the best intention for you. Okay? There's also a need to speak up about this. You need to stand your ground when it comes to this person. Otherwise, this is going to become very challenging for you. Aquarius. Like have a business or creating a business, and there's just a lot of challenges that you've been facing recently and not understanding why you've had so many challenges. There's a particular person that's in your inner circle, Aquarius, that really doesn't have your best interest at heart. I do feel like this person does have a tendency to go around and say things about you, about your business, that don't put you in a good light. So if you're wondering why certain things are happening or certain people are taking space, that's why. Four of Swords, Nine of Cups. Okay, focus on your path. Focus on how you feel. If there's a particular person in your life that you kind of feel off, or this person maybe doesn't have good intentions, maybe not just for you, maybe this is just around you, then it's okay to take space between that person. It's okay to not talk to that person or associate with that person. It's okay to unfriend people from Facebook if they don't have your best interest at heart. It always baffles me. If people don't like people, why would they want to befriend them on social media other than to be in that person's business? Let's be honest. So you need to recognize this, Aquarius, for what it is and understand that it's okay. Okay, don't beat yourself up over standing your ground or setting boundaries with people in your life. It's okay to take space. Okay, let's clarify the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords. I'm a positive person, and I do positive things in my community, but I don't preach that I'm 100% love and light, because I have that in me. Yes, I have light parts of me, but I also have shadow aspects of myself that I've come to accept and that I've gone through. If anybody is put in a certain position in their life, there's going to be people act like that's not possible or that is a part that will go away. We're in this physical dimension to learn physical lessons. So when you get to that point of ascension where you're not in this 3D realm, I don't perceive you're going to have like a physical body, if you get my drift. This is talking about you knowing what it is that you want, knowing intuitively that there's somebody that is having it out to get you, and ignoring that sense anyway. You need to trust that, Aquarius. Okay. Now, if I were to put a sign to it, I would say a water sign. There's a lot of water energy, especially with the cards that are coming up. But I definitely feel here, Aquarius, recognize this for what it is. Okay. Strength, energy, acceptance. Four of Pentacles, withdraw your energy. The Eight of Swords is that overthinking, overanalyzing what you should do about the situation. You already know what it is that you need to do. So it's time to stand your ground. Stand on business. Okay? No more ignoring that. Advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you found the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. And you see the double energy. It's not negative to recognize that a person doesn't have your best interest at heart or they're talking behind your back. It's equally okay to give them less access to you. Look at it like that. I'm giving this person less access to myself and my life that I'm creating. So, Aquarius, I definitely feel like that's a good solid message coming out. I feel like you already know what it is that you need to do. For a lot of you, this is going to be confirmation that it's time. And once you make this decision and you start taking action towards that outcome, that's when everything will start feeling lighter. Okay, that's when you'll start noticing the shift in energy. Soul truth. Where can I create more space? Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home or your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Today's soul action, do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space and clarity will come. Beautiful, 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 Aquarius. I do feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I hope the message was helpful for you. We are now going to move into Sagittarius's energy. I will probably do a pendulum reading at the end for the collective, just for those of you that want the pendulum reading that I forgot this round. Since I did add that into the title, we'll add that at the end. Let's move into Sagittarius's energy. I'm just cleansing the space, guys. By the way, I'm not sure how late it has been, but hello, David, Mr. Lake down there, as well as Mojo Tarot. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support. Sorry that I missed your comment. All right, let's dive into Sagittarius's reading here. Most important message, Spirit, for Sagittarius. What do my Sagittarian friends need to know? Seven of Pentacles, the Star with the Four of Cups. This is feeling restricted. A lot of us are feeling restricted because Mars is in retrograde at this time. So if you're feeling like things are slowly moving forward or things are at a standstill, by the end of February, things are going to start moving forward. And then in the middle of March, we have another Mercury retrograde. So there's just going to be this little window of time where things are going to start shooting forward for us. Okay. This is a weekly message. And what this is talking about is while you're in this standstill or feeling like things are not moving forward, focus on the things that you can control. Okay, maybe this is building up a plan or building up wealth. Maybe this is conserving your energy for when things do start moving forward. We'll see how this plays out in the message, but I feel like there are some decisions that are going to need to be made here this week in regards to where you're focusing your energy, Sagittarius. So the energy surrounding you at this time is the Hermit, the Magician, and the Eight of Swords. It's challenging you, the Judgment, the Emperor, the Ten of Staffs. I will say, Sagittarius, you know what it is that you want in your life. You also know what it is that you don't want in your life. And this is in regards to a particular person, okay? You know what type of person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. And even if a person exudes some of these characteristics, it's going to be better if you find a person who is in better alignment with what you want for your future. I just feel, especially here with what's coming out in the message, when it's on, it's on. When it's flowing, it's a good. And when it's off, there's a lot of space. There's a lot of distance, maybe even no talking or not communicating. And it feels very heavy. A lot of overthinking, overanalyzing. And this is becoming burdensome. What I will say, and this has been coming out for a lot of different signs through a lot of different readings that I've done. But intuitively, we as humans know what's in best alignment for us and even know what isn't good for us. The reason why we have a hard time deciphering what is the questioning. We get in our own way. And so here on the channel, we talk a lot about bigger picture vision and getting in alignment. The reason why I do that is because, for example, let's say I say get clear on your bigger picture vision, but that's something that you've already done. That's still a sign that you should maybe take a look at that and see if you're in alignment with that or not. If you're not, Maybe there's some adjustments that need to be made to the plan. Maybe there's some adjustments that need to be made to who you're lining yourself up with. Maybe this is an adjustment to things that you're entering or putting your energy and focus toward. The reason why it feels anxious, nervous, scared, fearful about what's next is uncertainty, is questioning. And so, what is it, Sagittarius, that you are questioning? And I honestly feel like it's a particular person in your life. It may be a hard pill to swallow, but it may be time to walk away from this particular person. Whether it's a friend, a family member, whether this is a lover, if this person is pulling you off track, pulling you out of alignment, distracting, then it's time to walk away. Part of you wants this to work, and that's why it's so hard to let go. You do see this person and the positive attributes that they have. You see this long-term working, okay? But when this person's triggered, that's when it's off. The thing about life is we kind of have to accept people, flaws and all, okay? And sometimes that's hard because people's flaws can be scary monsters. But it's true. And when you're accepting their bad behavior, so what type of bad behavior is going to be acceptable for you? We all have flaws. We all have bad behavior patterns or negative attributes about ourselves that we want to hide from the world. What are those negative attributes? What is going to be acceptable and what is not acceptable? That's equally as important as the positive things that you want to attract into your life. Okay? What's coming out here, Sagittarius, there's a particular person, and I feel like there's acceptance that's going on. You're accepting this. That's why all of this is coming out the way it is. There is a level of acceptance. But now we have to take the next step, which is closing the door. Walking away for good. Maybe that has to do with moving out of the area, changing environment. However that looks and feels for you, this death energy tells me it's not just an ending. It's not just something that's coming to an end. This is a transformation that's happening internally. So let's pull over your advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Again, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. We have the Two of Coins, the Fool, the King of Staffs with the Page of Coins. Decisions. So even though you know what it is that needs to take place, you're still up in the air about when, about how. It's time to take the next step. I believe that you can. And it's not a bad thing. When we're not in alignment with another person, it doesn't make that person a bad person. It just means that their behavior patterns and belief systems don't align with ours. And that's okay. It's okay to walk away from people who don't see the beauty in us or in what we're creating. You should find somebody, Sagittarius, who appreciates every part of you, flaws and all. Your soul truth message is, do I believe I am worthy? You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within. Go out and claim the life you've dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Today's little action for a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra, I am worthy of it all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're going to move into Leo's energy. Most important message here for Leo spirit. What do my Leo friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Justice, fair, even, balance. Things need to be fair, things need to be even. What's good for you is good for me. Definitely feel like this is an energy of finding a balance between you and another person. So maybe this is having a discussion about boundaries, about rules in a relationship, what it means to have respect. We'll see how this plays out into the reading. The energy surrounding you, Leo, is the King of Cups, the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords. So there's a person who's trying to be deceptive, but intuitively you know that something is off. There's some questioning, but I feel here like this person easily dodges bullets. They're good with words. Okay? And it's hard to pin them down. So how do you deal with a person like that? There's a need here, Leo, to withdraw your energy. If you want things to be fair, if you want things to be balanced, if you want this person to be honest and to come out with the truth, then you need to withdraw your energy and wait for this person to approach you. Okay? So let's clarify the King of Cups, High Priestess with the Seven of Swords. You know that a person is being deceptive, but you're not just outright saying that. And I get it. Who wants to be confrontational? Except that is still being, that's like combating deception with deception. It's a very toxic cycle. And it is a cycle because it will be never ending until somebody recognizes what's going on and doesn't play the game. Coming out here for you, Leo, is the person who's being deceptive with you is they're lying about them being around other people or one person in particular. You know that this is going on and you are aware, but yet you don't say anything. So what do? You have to get clear on what do you want the outcome to be. Are you willing to let this go? Are you willing to walk away? Or do you want to keep playing the game? I do feel like there are going to be new opportunities that are going to come in for you, but you have to ask yourself, where do you stand? So, for example, if this is a marriage, let's say you and this person have already been in a long-standing relationship, and then you find out that they're entertaining other people, you're probably not going to want to give up 20 years of a relationship just to walk away, right? But if this is abusive or manipulative to the point where you can't take no more, enough is enough, then what makes this fair is maybe taking yourself out of the situation. And you're the one that's going to be determining how this plays out for you, but playing into the game, the cycle, making fake profiles to stalk, all this weird stuff, that's draining on people's energy, including your own. Okay. So, personally, if it were me, I would be taking myself out of the situation. I'm not a type of person who likes to play games, but it's going to determine what's going to determine that outcome, Leo, is how much you're willing to take and how long this relationship has been going. It's the longevity here. Okay? What have you created? What have you built together? So your advice, guidance moving forward here, Leo, the Sun, the Two of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Two of Swords, 222. If a two, triple twos is significant, if that's resonating for you as an angel number, then I would look up the meaning to 222. But what this is resonating as is you and this person have already built things together. And so maybe the answer isn't just to walk away quite yet. Maybe this is more of a coming up with a resolution to the challenge and seeing if you guys can see eye to eye. You guys can get on the same page. And then having walking away as a second resort. Is this person your person? Is what it really boils down to. Or are you willing to walk away? So, Leo, your soul truth message coming out for your reading is, do I know all of my strengths? Then am I using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action, ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Leo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. We are now going to move into Aries energy. Most important message here for Aries. Spirit, what do my Aries friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment with the Nine of Wands. So, I don't know why I'm hearing give it to God, give it to the universe. I feel like this is having to do with your goals, with your bigger picture vision, and it's almost like believing this is never going to happen, but there's a need to release that belief, okay? Because here's what I will say. When it comes to goals, when it comes to dreams, when it comes to goals, dreams, desires, aspirations, it's always going to be ever changing. So once you do hit that pinnacle, that business that's successful, or that degree that you complete, or successful career, it's going to be ever changing. Okay? And that's why here on the channel we talk about sitting down and kind of thinking about what it is that you want your future to look like, and how do you line yourself up with that, and just going through the process of life. At least once you have that bigger picture vision, you have somewhere to focus your energy, time, and attention. And it's not just on frivolous activities or people. The reason why there's this questioning is because something has shifted, something has changed, and I feel like it has to do with a relationship that's come to an end. So we're just going to go through the message, and we're going to clarify as we go through here, Aries. The energy surrounding you is the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, the World energy. This is a relationship that's come to an end, and that you're looking back on. This was my person. I wanted to spend my life with this person, and now we're in separation. And maybe that's true. Maybe you guys are in separation at this time, but you never know what could happen, what could line up, and how you could cross paths again in the future. So let's clarify the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, the World energy for Aries. You're longing for this person, or they're longing for you, and maybe you're picking up on that energy. There has been this energy of acceptance that this has already come to an end. The reason why this may be coming up is because this person could be coming back around to say hi. You and this person could be getting ready to cross paths again. And here's what I will say. Whenever we cross paths with a person that we had already had history with, when you and this person cross paths, there's a need to ask yourself, how is this lining up with my goal? Has there been some changes that have been made, or is it going to be a repeat of the past cycle? For some of you, there has been progress. There has been changes made. This person coming back around is testing to see if you're ready for that. For others of you, this person is coming back in, and they're still in the same energy. So how do you decipher which is which? You're going to have patience. You're going to have to take it slow. You're going to have to start as friends and fill this out. Okay? It's not going to be easy. It's not going to take long for this person's true colors to show. And so you're not going to have to withhold energy for too long. Okay? But I do feel here there are some apologies that need to be made because there is an energy of dealing with a broken heart here. There has been some form of betrayal. And so there needs to be some closure if you do want this to work again. So your advice, guidance moving forward here, Aries, thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you found the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, High Priestess. This is progression. It's overthinking, overanalyzing nonetheless, and there's still some deception that's coming up here. So the High Priestess is telling you, Aries, to use your discernment. Don't just hang off this person's every word. Instead, have some patience and see if their actions are lining up with their words. Really, that's what it boils down to. So your soul truth message to sum up your reading, Aries, thank you guys again for all the love and the support. What if it isn't true? That thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reason why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? Today's soul action, it's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within, what if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answer. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Aries. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you, Aries. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I hope the message was helpful for you. Now we are going to move into the earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm going to cleanse, smoke cleanse really quick, give an intermission. This will be probably like a minute, 2-3 minute break. So you're more than welcome to get a snack, take a pee break, change the channel if you feel the need. But I will be back in a couple minutes. Okay, we're back. I'm just gonna take a little drink. Whew, I just sneezed. My coffee's gone. All right, we're gonna get into Virgo's energy. Most important message here for Virgo. Spirit, what do my Virgo friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Six of Wands, Four of Cups, the Devil energy. I feel like this is you figuring out that somebody, this is you finding out somebody isn't good for you. And Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck, you've taken the necessary steps. Is this person still infiltrating your energy? Possibly. But it's really about why. You know, is this internal or external? So we'll see how this plays out into the message. Some of you, if this is still lingering, there may be a need for closure in this situation. So the energy surrounding you, Virgo, the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, the High Priestess, the Challenge, the Four of Swords, the Sun, the Knight of Wands, and the outcome is the Empress, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. We have the Emperor and the Empress present. And we're going to clarify this as we go through, but this is like seeing a situation for what it is, and really using your discernment when it comes to the situation. I feel like there's a particular person that tried to get in between you and your person. That's how this is coming out, Virgo. And you, even though it might not have been an easy decision, you made the determination within yourself to save your relationship and to distance yourself from this toxic person. Now, even though there has been some sacrifices made, and it may sound counterintuitive, but I do feel like you made the right decision here, Virgo. Okay. The Four of Swords, the Sun, and the Knight of Wands energy. This is an energy of restoration, of focusing on your future, on your happiness, and letting go of the questioning that is not serving your highest good when it comes to you in this connection. Now, I do feel like this is a soulmate energy. And so with that, focusing on your union is what's going to be in your best interest. Again, I feel like you made the right decision to put space between you and another person that was trying to infiltrate your relationship. Okay, So let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. The Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Magician. So if you guys find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up, guys. This is about you focusing on what's best for you, on your own stability, on your own happiness, what you've already planned out for your future, and not allowing anybody to come in and infiltrate that. Virgo, it's a beautiful energy, but it doesn't mean that it's easy. It doesn't mean that it's easy to take this path, but I do feel like the outcome is going to be worth it. You are in alignment with what you want for your future, and that's the most beautiful energy. Okay? Soul truth message for you, Virgo. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is your first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you're not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The sign that we're on right now is going to be Taurus. Thank you, Virgo, for all the love and the support, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. Hope the message was helpful. And now we're going to move into Taurus. Most important message here for Taurus Spirit. What do my Taurasian friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. The Devil, the Two of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to block out something that you know isn't good for you. Maybe this is a particular person. And I feel like you're trying to distract yourself from work. But I get the sense here that this may not be a good thing. Taurus, there's a need to address this. And if this is a particular person, instead of like ignoring, you need to stand your ground. You need to stand up for what you believe is right. When we just allow a person to go along with their behavior patterns and we are still friends with that person or still in a relationship with that person, in a roundabout way, we're accepting that bad behavior, whether we like to admit it or not. Okay? And I feel like what's coming out for you, Taurus, is there's options here, of course. One of two things can happen. You can accept this for what it is and start making the moves that are going to align yourself with your highest good, which may include distancing yourself or walking away from a particular person, and maybe this has to do with a friendship. Maybe this is a toxic friendship who they're only friends with you to gain benefits, right? So this is a person who is receiving something from being your friend. You're starting to recognize that this isn't working for you. And how do I change this? So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Tower energy. There's going to be an opportunity that's going to allow you to shift your energy, but you're going to have to leave something behind. So example, maybe this is a friend who lives with you and doesn't pay bills. And then you meet a significant other and you move in with that significant other, and your friend is no longer gaining access to not being able to pay bills. That person's life is going to take a turn, and it may not be for the better unless they take control. But that's not, you can't allow that to hinder your decision-making process, Taurus. You have to look at this for what it is, the Ace of Swords. And the challenge here is you're letting your emotions getting in the way of your analytical thinking. So let's clarify this Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups. It's understandable. When you have a friend, you want to help that person, right? But you have to have limits to the amount of help that you're going to allow yourself to give. If you continue down this path, it's not going to turn out so pretty, Taurus. And if you don't make that decision, and that's what the universe is calling for you to do, that's when these tower moments come into play. That's when these traumatic endings take place. But if we think about it and we listen to our gut, we knew that was going to happen anyway. Okay? And so you have a choice. You can choose to walk away, put space between, and focus on your own path, or you can continue to help this person, and they're going to continue to take advantage. And eventually, Taurus, you're going to feel as if you're stifled of your energy. So let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you're having a hard time, like you're internally conflicted of this decision and you don't know which path you should choose, or bury yourself in work for a little bit and the answer will come. Okay? There are new beginnings, there are new blessings that are going to be coming in for you. It's going to be hard for you to see if you're caught up in conflict. Okay? So, it's time to get crystal clear. And if it's something that you've already done, say you've already sat down and thought about what you want your bigger picture vision to look like, then maybe, Taurus, it's time to go over that plan, review, and see what's lining up and what isn't. Your soul truth message, Taurus, coming out for your reading is, am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take out all the shoulds and the limitations and get out of your head. Pay attention to your heart's desire instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Today's soul action. Today, ask yourself, what is it that my soul really wants? What does my heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Beautiful. Taurus, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I hope the message was helpful for you. If you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. We are going to move into Capricorn. Most important message here for Capricorn. Spirit, what do my Capricorn friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Eight of Swords, 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups. This is an energy of running yourself rampant, of over-analyzing, overthinking your options. Capricorn. This is always coming out for Capricorn's energy. You have a lot of options when it comes to relationships, and I feel like there are a lot of good options. Like there are many people around you that want to pour into this and have a solid, stable future with you. But it's almost like, which one do I choose? And so I feel like right now you may be playing the field, and this might not turn out as you expected. Okay. So the energy surrounding you is the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Strength energy. This is about accepting who is in alignment with that bigger picture vision and who isn't. And then just going after what it is that you want. And maybe there is a need to take some time. You know, if there's a relationship that's recently come to an end, and that's why you're having this confusion, this uncertainty, there may be a need to take some time to process that, and that's okay. Okay, you will have a chance to get back out there again once you've processed your emotions. Okay. So let's clarify this Five of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Strength energy. I also honestly feel like the people that are meant to be in your life will be there. So if there's a new opportunity that's coming in and you still need healing, then it's okay for you to say not right now, because if that's meant to be in your life, that will come back around. So it's all really about how you feel, Capricorn. If you feel like you need some time, some space to heal because you've recently released a toxic relationship, that there were maybe deception, some lies, some cheating, it's okay. And if now there's a lot of people that want your attention because you're single and while they've been waiting, it's okay to say, I'm not ready. Okay? I'm trying to figure out what I want for my future, right? I'm trying to line myself up with my bigger picture vision, like making a plan and then taking inspired action. I also feel here, Capricorn, especially with the Three of Swords, Five of Cups in the outcome, it's like you need to process this ending. There's a process to grieving. So maybe that's going to be important for you to align yourself up with that. Let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you found the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. So we have the Six of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Wands, and the Magician. The Magician is that Master Manifestor card, guys. This is a card of your bigger picture vision and lining yourself up with that. You having everything that you need in front of you to create the destiny that you desire. You just have to make a plan and take action. Yes, there are going to be some things that you're going to have to leave behind. Yes, there are going to be some people who aren't going to line up with that, and that's okay. The clearer you are on what it is you want for your future, the easier it is to see who, what, and when lines up with that, and who doesn't. So Capricorn, your soul truth message coming out for your reading. What expectation do I have that are impossible to meet? The expectations we have are mostly delusional, impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Today's soul action: be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Capricorn. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Hope the message was helpful for you. We are now going to move into the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And then I am going to do a pendulum reading for a yes or no question at the end. So if that's something that you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. It'll be at the very end after Scorpio's reading. Most important message here for Cancer, Spirit, what do my Cancerian friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Death, the Page of Wands, the Five of Swords. So this is like ending this getting even game. There may have been a time where there was a particular back and forth energy between you and another person. And I feel like this is like ending that back and forth for you. Focusing on your future, on your path, on your purpose. The energy surrounding you at this time, Cancer, is the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant. So it's like an end to the game. Maybe this person portrayed to you like things were going to end in marriage, but they never followed through. And now you're saying enough is enough. Okay? The challenge here, you guys have worked together on something financial, business-wise, and this is kind of hindering you from walking away. Financially, it's almost like you have to find a replacement. Okay? And I do believe that you can. But is this a task that you can complete yourself instead of having to accept another person in your life to complete a task? Okay. The Knight of Cups with the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant. This person had portrayed to you like everything was going to be this happy ending, fairy tale ending with the Hierophant energy. But things never turned out that way. Once you put your foot down, they always end up coming back in, like coming back around. And then you accept them back, and that's a never-ending cycle. That's what you're ending. It's like you're putting your foot down, not allowing this person to continue the cycle. Okay? I don't feel like there's any grieving that needs to be had, because I feel like this is something that you've already accepted. It's more about practical things. So now we're going to have to move. We're going to have to separate. I may have to find a roommate. I may have to find somebody to help me run my business. I may have to put in a little bit of extra time and effort into a business. That type of an energy. Take some time, plan it out, because I feel like there's an overthinking to that. You will have everything that you need in front of you to make this work. You don't need to overstress, overanalyze this person's position that you've given them in your life, because the tasks that they complete really aren't that many. And I honestly feel here with the energy that's present, you're already taking care of these things anyway. So this loss isn't going to be as significant as you're portraying to yourself. Okay? You have everything that you need to make this work. No more overthinking, no more overanalyzing this, Cancer. It's time to focus on the new. Out with the old, in with the new. So your advice, guidance moving forward, I will say, and one thing I was starting to say earlier, is this person is going to fight, so they're not going to allow this to go so easily. And there may be a need to protect yourself in that sense. But other than that, it's important to focus on the new things coming in. And so again, we talked about this in a couple of signs previous to this. It's okay to pull away from something that isn't working. It's okay to stand your ground when a person has overstepped your boundaries. It's okay to know your limits and what you will and won't accept in your life, and stand on that. It's not a mean or a bad or a negative thing. It's you taking care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself and stand up for what you believe is right, then who's going to do that for you? So, Cancer, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting, your eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and to find the joy in the little things. Note to self, laugh more often. Today's soul action, make somebody laugh today. Beautiful, 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 Cancer. Hope the message was helpful for you, Cancer. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you found the message was helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. And we are going to now move into Scorpio's energy. Most important message here for Scorpio spirit. What do my Scorpion friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. So the Six of Pentacles can be read in different ways. For me, I feel like this is focusing on equal give and take, on reciprocity in regards to a relationship that you're trying to have patience with. But I feel here with this 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it's like you're running low on patience. Okay, so we'll see how that plays out into your message. Energy surrounding you at this time, Scorpio, the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Cups. So trying to focus on money, trying to focus on work, but there is an energy of overthinking, overanalyzing something that took place in the past, and this is blocking you from achieving the financial goals that you desire. Okay? There is an energy of you trying to mourn this loss or maybe even make amends and this not working. Okay? I feel like there is a need to let that go for now. There will come a time, there will come a place when you will be able to have this conversation, when you will be able to say what you need to say. But right now you need to focus on that bigger picture vision. And don't allow this to weigh you down. Okay? So let's clarify this 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords. There's a particular person in your life, Scorpio, and this is a person that you've dealt with in the past, but there's a lot of karma surrounding this relationship. And right now, behind the scenes, this is all being dealt with energetically. Okay? You need to focus on your path and keeping your vibration high. So instead of focusing so much on what's coming to an end, focus on what's in alignment with your future. Okay? The new beginnings that are coming in, the new experiences that are coming in. Don't let any person, place, or thing come in and knock you off your path this time. I do feel like you are on the right path, headed in the right direction, even if it doesn't seem that way. Okay? The biggest thing that I can get from your entire message here, Scorpio, is there is a need to let go of having your message heard for right now and coming back to that at a later date, even if it's in a month, 2 months, 3 months from now. When the energy settles, it'll be easier to overcome this challenge. Let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. And if you found the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. It's the Sun, the 3 of Cups, the 7 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. So you're needing to stand your ground when it comes to a particular person who is trying to infiltrate and stifle your energy. And I do feel like this is purposeful. Okay? Lean into those friendships that have your back, that are filling you up, and don't play into the BS 5 of Swords energy. Soul truth message, am I in my head or in my heart? What is the quality of your self-talk? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily with fear and limitations, it will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. Today's soul action. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video, do some tapping, read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're going to dive into Pisces energy. If you found the messages helpful or resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up. Most important message here for Pisces, Spirit. What do my Piscean friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups. Does this person have my best interest at heart? Is the person who I'm deciding to move forward with in my life, are they choosing me as well? Okay. It's definitely the energy that's presented. There's a Two of Pentacles, so this is decisions. We'll see how this plays out into your message here, Pisces. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Vortex, which is the Tower, and the Page of Pentacles. Queen of the Ocean, which is the Empress. King of the Ocean, which is the Emperor. And the Sun. Okay. The challenge here, the biggest part of the challenge is this is your soulmate or twin flame. Okay, but you and this person at times have a hard time seeing eye to eye, so there's a lot of questioning on this fact. We're going to clarify all of this here in a moment, but like I said to you, Pisces, there's a decision that needs to be made. Am I going to choose this person forever, or am I going to focus on something that I feel is in better alignment for my future? But because of this Emperor and Empress energy, it's not going to be easy to let this go. It's like you're trying to look at this for what it truly is, but you're not seeing the spiritual aspect of it here. Which is interesting because Pisces usually does look at the spiritual aspect. So what this tells me is you have different placements in your chart. Okay. This person isn't going to be so easy to let go of, and you could try. You can try to walk away from this connection, but what I will say is this is a soulmate for some of you. This is your twin flame. And it's going to be easier to come up with a resolution to the challenge, work together, than it is going to be to move on, to find another person. Now you can try to walk away. And yes, part of the twin flame journey is separation. But what you will find in that separation is you won't be able to walk away so easily. This person will always come back into your experience. Okay? So your advice, guidance moving forward is to have a conversation, clear, concise, honest conversation with one another about your fears, about what's emotionally holding you back from taking the next step and committing to this. There may also be a need to discuss the spiritual aspect of this relationship, because whether this is you, whether this is your person, somebody isn't looking at this from a spiritual aspect, which is hindering the growth of this connection. So Pisces, your soul truth message coming out for your reading is, who am I ready to forgive? I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. It is time to let go, forgive, and move onward. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes and notice how you grew and what you learned. How do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Today's soul action: write a forgiveness letter, then practice the Ho'oponopono prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me, and thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Pisces. feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you, Pisces. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Because I didn't do the pendulum for each sign, I'm going to still do a pendulum reading right now. Let me just clear the board. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all freaking amazing. I can't say it enough. All right. Give you a second to hold the yes or no question in your mind. Thank you guys again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Most important message here for the collective spirit. What do my collective friends need to know? That's a no. That is a no. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. Again, guys, I am going to try and get on here every Tuesday at 1 p.m. to do these all sign messages for you, all sign general reading with a pendulum board. Some weeks may be different than others, but I will try to get on every week at Tuesday at 1 p.m. If that changes, let's say my schedule changes for whatever reason, I will let you guys know. Big changes coming up for 2025. So I have some wonderful announcements, a few different changes that we're going to make here on the channel. We'll still be doing tarot readings, of course, but I am actually also going to start interviewing different practitioners here on the platform to give everybody the space to be able to put a message out there and to start promoting other practitioners in my area, but as well as other places. So if that's something that you're interested, if you are a spiritual practitioner, you do tarot, you do numerology, you do astrology, send me a message. Let's link up. Let's collaborate. Let's talk about interviewing you on the channel so you can set that stage for a solid foundation. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I hope the message was helpful for you, and I look forward to reading your guys' energy again soon. Namaste.